Hello everyone and welcome back to the House Witch Tarot. As you can see, I am not in my usual space. I'm actually traveling this weekend, so I am glad that I got where I was going early enough that I could do a reading for you. I do apologize if there's like extra sound or like echoing. I can't control that right now. But it is Friday, April 11th. And I was shuffling and setting up, and three cards just jumped out one after the other. So let's get into what today's reading is about. First card is the Magician. So this is like very powerful, right? Like this is in a lot of ways creation, as above, so below, right? Like, so what is essentially divinely guided will happen, but you have to be tuned into it. You have to be using your skills, which is where the second card comes in. Oops. The Three of Pentacles, right? So this is a great card because it shows that like a master at work. And so I think that what we're really getting initially is simply that if you are listening to whatever spirit, universe that you identify with, and you take those messages and you apply them to the work that you're doing, you apply them to the skill that you have, to the hobbies, to your gifts, you're going to be like incredibly abundant, which is kind of emphasized here by the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Now, normally this isn't necessarily like, reverse isn't bad, but what I get from this as the cards come together is that the wheel is in motion. The wheel is turning, right? Which means the further it turns or the more it turns, the more that you're drawing into your life, the more that you are doing. So I think it's just emphasizing the abundance here. And again, you have to keep going, right? Because eventually the wheel has to come right side up. It has to come right back to where it was. And the great thing about it being a wheel in this case, right, with the emphasis on abundance and success and stability, is that it just keeps going in a motion, right? Like it doesn't end. So as long as you are really tapped into what you have going on and what it is that you want, and that you are working towards something that gives you joy, that you have like, it just sparks something in you, right? That's what we're talking about here. The abundance is going to continue to be like so over the top. I think you're gonna initially feel like, I can't believe people are interested in this thing that I'm creating. And even when it becomes popular, when it gets successful, you're gonna be like, people still like this? Like, this is just a hobby for me. Like, you need to eventually get yourself out of that hobby mindset and remember that this is what you're supposed to be doing, or you wouldn't be that good at it, right? Like, you wouldn't have the customers that you have, you wouldn't have the followers that you have, you wouldn't be seeing the numbers in your cash register and your bank account, all that stuff going up, 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 if it wasn't what you were meant to be doing. So I would definitely say, because the Magician, for sure, like take some time to meditate, sit and really think about what that is if you aren't already doing it. If you are already doing the thing, then I would say meditate on what else you could be doing for next steps, which I feel like I've talked about maybe even yesterday, or within the last few days. And I think that's just a re-emphasis, right? Like I talk about re-emphasis a lot, and that's because Spirit wants to make sure that you are getting the message. And maybe you didn't like the way I said something the other day. So they're trying again in a different way to get you to hear that you need to take time to really think about what it is moving forward for you with where you're at and where you want to go. Because you don't want to just run blindly into it, and you don't want to just give up and think like, oh, who cares? No one's interested. People are interested, but you have to find the confidence within yourself to show off, right? That's what's happening here. Showing it off, it's public, people are admiring it, people are helping you put it together. So you got to do that for yourself. All right, guys, I think that's everything for today. So I will talk to you tomorrow.